Are you tired of losing every time you play bubble craps? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you the Hammah's 3 best strategies to use with $100 playing regular bubble craps. And here's strategy number 1, ladies and gentlemen. I call this the pass line, full odds, and only place betting the 6 and 8. Here we go. We got $100 loaded into the machine, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take $5. We got it on the pass line right now. We're not going to buy the bonuses. We're going to establish a point on regular craps. Here we go. Nice, 5. That's great. Point is 5. We're going to take max odds, double odds, which is $10. And then what we're going to do here, folks, we're going to play 6 and 8 for $6. The reason why we're placing 6 and 8 is because 6 and 8 is the most likely numbers to hit next to the number that we don't want to hit, and we're not going to say it on this video. So we'll make money anytime a 6 or 8 comes or a 5 comes. If it's 4, 9, or 10, we're going to just be patient. And remember, this strategy only uses $27. So this gives us at least 3 bullets, guys. Here we go. Let's play this out live and direct for you. Okay, 4. We don't have a 4. Nothing happens. We'll try again. 10. Again, we don't have a 10. Nothing happens. Didn't win, but we didn't lose. Come on, 6, 8, or 5. Nice, there it is, 6. 6 is going to pay us $7. And now you can choose to either collect your money and, receive some of your money back. But instead, what I like to do is, because we made $7, maybe I'll place 4 for $3 and I'll place 10 for $4. That's the $7 I reinvested. So I'm still into this with $27 of my own money, but I got $34 at risk. Let's see how this plays out, because the only number we don't have is 9 ride. 6 again, beautiful. We should have pressed it, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take $3 extra pressure on 9, $3 extra pressure on 8, extra dollar on 4. That way we got $9, $4. Again, the only number we don't have is 9. Come on, baby. Yes, and 5 is the point. Beautiful. $5 pays 5, 10 pays 15, and we've passed. So now the game restarts itself. We're not going to work any other places. $5 on the pass line. Here we go. Let's do it again. It's a great way to low roll at home, guys. Don't need a big button. There's 5 again. So same thing, guys. We're going to take max odds, which is $10. All right. Remember, we're only invested $27. We have $41 out there, and I already almost got my whole $100 out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an extra $5. I'm going to buy the 9. I'm going to increase 10 and 4, and I'm going to buy them to $5. And here we go. I got $48 at risk, and now I'm only risking $14 on this strategy. Here we go. Oh, shucks. And the 6 ace came, but again, guys, I only technically lost 14, 15 bucks on that roll. So that's a fun strategy. I call that the 6 and 8 strategy. Here's my next strategy. All right, strategy number 2. This is perhaps the best way to play craps. It's the safest way. I call this pass line, full odds, and come betting. Let me show you how it works. All right, here we go. Now, this is how this strategy starts. This is perhaps the number 1 way to play craps. I don't like to play craps, and I'll talk about why I don't like it. $5 pass line, we're going to take max odds, and then we're going to come bet for $5 and take max odds. Here we go. Here's the come out. Doing this all live time, guys. You're going to see every single roll. 4. We're going to take max odds, which is double the odds. And remember, you can do this with $10 and take $20 max odds. This is just a fun, cheap way to play craps. We got pass line, max odds, and we're not going to place any bets. Instead, we're going to put $5 on the come. Now, quick note, the come line is basically a second pass line. After the point has already been established, the come acts like a pass. Meaning, now for the $5 come bet that I have out there, it's going to win on big red or 11 on this next roll, or I'm going to lose it on 2, 3, or 12. Remember, it's a second pass line. It's going to act exactly like the pass. If I establish that point, we're going to max the come odds, and we're going to place another come bet. Let me show you guys how that works. All right, so we got that $5 come bet. I got max odds. My point is 4. Let's do it, guys. Here we go. Looking for a 4 to come back. Okay, 9 is good. So this is how this works, guys. 9 is now my second point for my come bet, and it allows me to take 2 times odds. And the reason for this is this gives me mathematically the best return and the lowest house edge on craps. So now I'm going to take another come bet for $5. Now I'm looking for a 4 or I'm looking for a 9. That's how this strategy works. Here we go. I got a $5 come bet. Let's do it. 4, 9, 9 right back. Look at that. So it came right back. 5 pays 5, 10 pays 15. My come bet goes back to the 9. We're going to take max odds and we're going to go back to another $5 come bet. 4 and 9 is my points. I got another $5 on the come. Let's do it. 4 aces. Okay. So my come loses because remember that's a second pass, guys. So I just got to put another $5 there and go again. 6. That's a great number. Come goes to 6. We'll take $10 odds. $5 over here. And now we got 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. 4, 6, and 9. And then I have another $5 on the come bet. Now, the one reason why I don't like this strategy a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, is because I'm committed now. I can't remove the come bets or my pass line because those are contracted bets. We've talked about that in the beginner bubble craps videos. So I'm locked into this machine. If I make a decent profit, I still kind of have to have my come bets out there and I still have to roll it out. I can't just walk out of the casino and get a steak dinner. So let's see how this plays out, guys. 3 points and we got $5 on the come. There's the setup right there. Let's see a 4, 6, 9. Damn, Hammah is fine. Right now, 10 is, this is crazy. This is insane. Guys, this is what you dream about. If we keep rolling these numbers, we're going to get the best return on our money. I have $60 at risk. I still have $40 in my bankroll. I am putting $5 on the come line again. And really, the only number I don't have is 5. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Come on, Mr. Craps. Let's hit one. 8. We are fully loaded on the bases. Except for, 5, except for 5. Now I got $80 out there. This is what I mean by being locked in, guys. $5 on a come. We really need to see some repeaters now. Repeaters. 6 is good. That's a repeater. So we got paid on the 6. $5 on the come. $12 on my odds. Well, now we're going to replace the odds and replace the come bet. There we go. This is exactly the best strategy when you get a roll like this. 10 hard. 10 hard. That's a big one. That's a big one. 10 pays 20, 5 pays 5. We're going to replace that with double odds. Another $5 on the come. Let's do it. This is a great roll. Keep it up, Bubble Craps. Keep it up, buddy. No! Here's the one thing about that. My come bet did pay me $5 on that, guys. So unfortunately, we actually lost a little bit. But if that roll kept going, guys, my goodness, that could have been a massive roll. And $15 would actually pay you more than buying out those numbers, buying the 4 for $15, buying the 6 and 8, which you never do. In that case, placing the 6 and 8. If you had $15 on there total, that gives you the best return for your money. Let's get into strategy number 3. Now, my third and final strategy, this is a low roller's dream right here. Traditionally, it's called the iron cross. I put the Hammah twist on it, so we're calling it the Hammah cross. Let me show you how this works. All right, on the iron cross, it's going to still involve the pass line. We're going to go $5 pass line, and we're going to roll. All of this is still live, guys. We're still on the same roll. Here we go. Okay, ace deuce. That's not good. We lose 5. That's okay, though. $5 back out there. Let's do it. Part of the game of craps. Midnight. That's not a good thing. We lose another $5. Okay, you know what? Stay consistent with $5. Let's do it. Come on. We don't want the horns. We don't want the horns. Okay, 8 is a good number, actually. Okay. So this is how this strategy works. We're still going to take double odds, which is $10. And this is how the Hammah cross works. You're going to buy double unit for your pass line. So if you're betting $5 here, I have to buy the 5 for $10. I have to place the 6 for $12. I already have the 8 covered here. And this part is optional, but I'm going to do this for the video. You don't have to do this last part. I'm going to buy the 9 for $10. So this initial setup is actually going to cost you approximately $52 because we're also going to put a $5 on the pass line, on the field bet. Now, here's a really cool reason about this setup that I bet you guys don't know about here. So I'm set up on all the inside numbers. I'm set up on 5, 6, 8 on my pass line, and 9. This $5 on the pass line also pays me on any 2, any 3, any 4, any 9, 10, 11, or 12. And because this pays me on the 9 right there, technically I don't need this $10 here. But for the video, I always enjoy putting $10 there. Now, in the event if 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12 hits, we're going to get paid at least $5, sometimes $10 if we hit the aces at midnight. However, if we hit 5, 9, or 6, each of these bets pays me $15, but I lose my field bet, which then I would net a $10 profit on each time I roll. The jackpot number being the 9, because I would get paid 15 here on the 9 plus an extra $5 because 9 is covered center field on the $5 there. So here we go. Let's see how this strategy works out for us live in real time. 8 right back, beautiful. I lose the field bet. I make money on the pass and the odds. We're on the come out, everything's off, so we need to establish a point. And it's 10, okay. So we're gonna take max odds on 10. And then we have to replace the 8 for $12. So this is the most expensive numbers here. And then we're gonna take $5 on the field number. So now I actually have 64 at risk. Remember, if I didn't have the 9, we could remove $10. But here we go, this is my setup here. Every time we roll, we're gonna make $10 so long as, or $5 or $10, I should say, so long as, you know what, doesn't show. Let's do it. 9 is beautiful, that's the jackpot number. 10 pays 15, plus I get paid an extra $5 there. I have to rebuy the 9 for $10. Here we go. I like 9. 9 is a great number. 9 again. 8 is great. So we lose $5 on the field, but I make $14, so I profit $9. I have to replace the field bet for $5. Here we go. 9 is a great number, ladies and gentlemen. 10 pays 15, 5 pays 5 on the field. We got to rebuy the 9 for $9. All right, look at that. Just like that, we're already back in just a couple of rolls, guys. Here we go. Fun little way to low roll on the craps table. Have a great time. Learn the game. Every time I say it, it's terrible. My goodness, Big Red don't like me today. And now, the bonus strategy. We call this the Hammah Hail Mary. Let's go. I got $59, and we tested all 3 strategies. You guys seen the entire roll right here, guys, live. This was my entire roll in real time. I did not even skip one roll because this is the realism when you come into a Vegas casino. I'm going to show you what I would do at $50. This is exactly how I would play this. I'm going to play a $5 pass line. But what I'm also going to do, this is a little risky on the come out, but I'm going to buy everything for $5. $6 on 6 and 8. I like to work the come out. The reason for this is if I hit any of these numbers, I'm going to make a little bit additional monies back. And then what I'm also going to do here, I'm going to buy the bonuses 2, 2, 2, just in case. So I have everything working on the come out. Only one number is going to hurt me, and you already know. Let's go. Hail Mary time. I have to avoid Big Red on this come out. All right, 6 is great. 6 pays me $7 on the come out. I'm going to take maximum odds, and I'm going to take away my $6 from 6 since my pass line covers me. Now, I have 19 extra dollars. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. Little unconventional, but I'm going to go $3 across like this. I have $4 extra. What I'm going to do is, with $4 extra, I'm going to put 2 on 5, 2 on 9, $8, 4 and 10, $10, 5 and 9, $9 on 8, plus maximum pass lines. Every number we're going to be making money. This is a high risk strategy because I'm already starting by risking $66. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's get all the way back. Oh, get out of there. I seen that number. Ace deuce, good for the bonus, nothing more. Here we go. I seen that, you know what number. Didn't want to see that. Okay, yo, 11 is good. Nothing for what I'm doing, but again, good for the bonus. Getting out some of those hard numbers. Here we go. Come on, baby, get there. Midnight, wow. Okay, this might be very good for the bonuses. Come on. They don't call this the Hammah Hail Mary for nothing. Hammah Hail Mary, 9 is good. 10 pays me 15. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go $10 there. We're going to go $12 on 8, $15, 5 and 9. The extra I'll just put it on 9. Here we go. I have $80 at risk now. Come on, baby. Major Raja. No, you did not. Hammah Hail Mary turned into Hammah got humbled real fast. Well, those are my top 3 strategies. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but You guys just seen 10 minutes of full craps action non-stop. And really, that only costed me $100. If I wanted to, I probably could have jumped machines and tried again on another machine. That's how it goes on craps sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe this video. It really helps support me and Mrs. Hammah. And if you guys have any questions related to craps, please make sure you guys hit it below. Like the video, hit the comments, hype it if you're on the YouTube app. And until our next OnlyHammah video, ladies and gentlemen,
Hammah that casino.
you go Hammah that casino. I'll see you guys on the next one. Aloha, guys.